What's my value? Evaluating functions. Let's review. Functions have names, so we can distinguish between them. We learned this on the previous video. Names like f of x or g of x or q of x. Now we want to use those names to find out a little bit more about each function. New learning for today. Once the function has a name, we need to use an input to determine its value or output. So for example, if x equals 4, then x plus 2 would become 4 plus 2, which would finally equal 6. You've been doing this kind of problem for many, many years. Evaluate, new vocabulary there, means to determine the value of something. So for example, if you were in a car accident, the insurance person would come evaluate your car to see how much it's worth after the accident or how much money it's going to cost to fix it. Let's get started. In the past, you might have had a question like this. Evaluate x minus 3 if x equals 10. So what we would do here is to put the 10 in place of the x, so we would have 10 minus 3, and then we would simplify that to get 7. Now you try. Evaluating a function is the same thing, only with function notation. If I want to evaluate f of x equals x minus 3 for f of 10, notice that these two look alike. They both have a name of f, and x and 10 become interchangeable. So now we're going to let x equal 10, so f of 10 will equal 10 minus 3, which would then give me 7. Just like the problem on the other page, but now we have to do it with function notation. Let's try again. I want to evaluate g of x equals 2 of x for g of 7. Again, notice here's the g family, so we want x to be 7. So letting x equal 7, g of 7 will equal 2 times 7. Everywhere there's an x, we put in a 7. Now we simplify. So g of 7 equals 14. That's all there is. Don't overthink it. Keep it simple.